Today, our of the podcast is Conflict Interrupted. The characters stumble into a battle between an adventuring party and the Revenant, who managed to claw its way back into the world to seek revenge against the one who wronged it. It wields a stormstrike weapon, which is basically a flame tongue, but with lightning.
More lightning!
Real.
Unlimited power!
Real lightning. Both the Revenant and the adventuring party request the aid of the players.
What do you think about this, Zipperon?
I like it. I think it has a lot of potential. So what I like about this particular one, right, is that it sets up a scenario, right, but it leaves lots of room for you as a DM to customize it for your particular need, right? Mm-hmm. Like why the Revenant and the adventuring party are fighting is one thing that it could be customized for your particular scenario or whatever plot hook you need. And what the different aids that they're requesting is also can be customized to your particular campaign and particular adventure. So I like this because that it is specific enough that it gives you an idea for an encounter, but broad enough that has, or loose enough that has lots of ways for you to hook it for your specific table and group.
And hopefully that comes across in a lot of our encounters, because that's really the goal of our encounter ideas and concepts, is to really broaden that. So when I wrote this, some of the things that immediately jumped out at me that we could really do with this, you touched on it, is you don't know why they're fighting, first of all. The fact that the Revenant has a magical item says a lot, because what if the characters decide to help the adventurers, but the adventurers say, well, no, we were fighting it first, that's ours. And so now you create intra-party conflict, I guess. Or maybe they assist the Revenant to fight off these adventurers, and the Revenant isn't a bad guy. Or it is a bad guy, and the adventurers are just trying to steal its weapon. Maybe it's a villain, but actively isn't a villain. They just stumbled across an undead with a magical weapon, or we gotta slay this bastard, you know? Those are kind of the things that jumped out at me. I love a situation where both sides of the situation is unclear, and the players are stuck in a situation of who do I help? Because most adventures, I gotta help the adventuring party. That's usually pretty simple. The undead thing's unnatural and probably should be killed anyway. Every paladin's gonna be like, smite that bitch! You know, and the fact that
it's got a story behind it. Like, it's not just there for no reason, right? Yeah. It's not like created by an evil necromancer. It's got a mission and a purpose.
Yeah, and you can leverage that in the, I need you to help me. They tried to gank me while I was walking through the forest minding my own business. And that's something adventurers would do. I like the idea of putting the adventurers in the wrong. What if they see him and we're going to leave him alone until they saw his magic weapon? And they're like, well, this isn't good.
Snap.
So now they're just being greedy assholes, which is pretty much every adventuring party ever. So
maybe the Revenant has like a real reason someone wronged him. Maybe someone really did him dirty, and the adventurers gain sympathy for the Revenant. And then the Revenant later reveals the person who harmed him is the adventurer's friend.
Oh shit, dude! I love it. Turns out, a relative, a friend, a past adventurer that was part of the party. Oh man, dude, my dice are tickled right now.
Or it's the bartender who's a retired adventurer the party likes because he gives them beer.
Ooh, I love it, man. I love it. I think that'll do it for our encounter concept, the Conflict Interrupted.